Now to the race for president. Kamala Harris and her running mate Tim Walz returned to the campaign trail Wednesday in Georgia, a battleground state her predecessor's campaign had all but abandoned as his fortunes dwindled. Wednesday, the duo stopped around Savannah and its suburbs. The two-day visit will culminate in a rally on Thursday. Meanwhile, Georgia Republicans are coming together to raise money for their candidate. Governor Brian Kemp and former Senator Kelly Loeffler will fundraise on behalf of the former president Thursday in Atlanta. CBS News political reporter Aaron Navarro joins me now from Savannah. Aaron, why does the Harris campaign see potential in Georgia where the Biden campaign did not?
Hey, John, good to be with you. In part, it's because they're simply polling better and seeing more energy than President Biden was earlier this summer. Take, for example, our own CBS News poll in June had Biden down just 2 points to Trump. But Democrats I was talking to on the ground here said they were concerned about the level of enthusiasm, not necessarily matching what they're seeing on the Republican side. The inverse is happening now. Democrats I talked to today. Harris is tied with Trump in our latest CBS News poll here in Georgia. The Democratic Party chair, Aaron Whiteley, I talked to him earlier today, said that he's seeing a lot of momentum among not just Generation Z voters, but millennial voters. The chair himself is a millennial, 40 years old, and said that he's been seeing more engagement with them, not just on the ground, but on social media, and noted that social media is playing a heightened role this cycle in terms of where people are getting their information compared to past cycles.
What can you tell us about where Harris and Walz are campaigning and whether that tells us anything about their strategy in Georgia or maybe even more broadly about where they think they can play where President Biden could not?
Yeah, so they were going to come here regardless. They had postponed a trip due to Hurricane Debbie to Savannah, but they argued that they are going to play in the rural counties. They have an office in Valdosta, which is in a county that Biden lost by just 5,000 points, but more of a rural suburban county outside of here in Savannah. And it shows that they're not necessarily taking any vote for granted, Democrats argued. They have 7 offices specifically in southern Georgia, and Democrats I've talked to here say that that shows there's a real investment and not just playing to win counties, but cut into Trump's lead in some more rural counties or competitive counties.
And finally, Thursday, the Republican governor will host a fundraiser for Donald Trump. Donald Trump has regularly attacked Governor Kemp for not helping him overthrow the will of the voters in the state, to put it bluntly. Remind us of the relationship with these two and why the governor's pitching in for him anyway.
Well, it's not just, the 2020 election denialism, but also the Fulton County indictments against Trump. He has found ire with Brian Kemp, saying that he was, quote, disloyal during an August rally. But they're starting to show a little bit of unity leading into this Thursday fundraiser. An advisor for Kemp said that Trump's policies will help him win the state of Georgia. Trump responded saying, together we will, quote, make America great again. But it's important, and it's a fascinating political dynamic, especially considering Kemp throttled Trump's backed primary challenger to Kemp in 2022. Kemp won that primary by close to 50 points. And you're seeing the two at least play ball, play nice, leading into the closing months of this election.
Even after Trump said disparaging things about Kemp's wife. Aaron Navarro in Savannah, Georgia.
Correct.
Thank you.